My first meeting with Chairman Mao, very nervous. And especially Chairman Mao, I think some special thing, special quality is he can treat new person as an old friend.
One question, would you get nervous with the Chinese Premier now, do you think?
I don't think. Now older, getting older, more experience.
A man who has tirelessly traveled the planet with his message of nonviolence.
Some people, you see, came to see me with the belief that Dalai Lama has some kind of miracle power or healing power. Then that's really nonsense, right? Sometimes the people introduce himself or herself, they have some kind of healing power. Of course, while I say, oh, very good, but in my mind, very skeptical, very skeptical. Now, many of our suffering or problems are essentially man-made. I think like the 11th September was the tragedy, unbelievable sort of event. These things are not happen suddenly, but many causes, conditions. And among the causes, conditions, one prime thing is hatred. We must look from wider perspective, and you can see, I think today's world, I think rule of hatred limited. Rule of compassion is vast. Clear.
The Chinese Prime Minister Wen Xiaobao meets Tony Blair today. Officially, they're talking about trade and how to strengthen political ties. But no doubt the question of human rights will be discussed in diplomatic terms, including, of course, the question of Tibet. Alison Reynolds of the Free Tibet campaign believes the British government is well placed to influence the Chinese.
We know from former Chinese President Jiang Zemin that he did take note of a request by Tony Blair that he talked to the Dalai Lama. Now, this could be one of Blair's good news stories. This could be a non-violent resolution to a long-standing conflict. We are pushing against a door that's ajar now. There has been some contact between Beijing and representatives of the Dalai Lama. So we would like the British Prime Minister to secure from Wen Jiabao a promise that those talks will proceed.
Can I ask you a question? I don't speak English language, sorry. Is Tibet quite Chinese? I can't say anything.
The Chinese government, the Chinese authority use their common sense, then I think my approach is actually helping them. I think it might be useful. That is stability and unity. The Chinese government, of course, understandably, their sort of way of approach to all problems, very cautious. It's important.
A lot of people say it's time for the Dalai Lama to return. Do you agree?
Well, we would like a unity within the sovereign. So as long as unity of the sovereign is respected, the door of negotiation is wide open.
Would you be happy to be a citizen of the Republic of China?
Oh, yes. If something good, certainly, no problem. So that's why we are not seeing independence.
As far as I know, the Dalai Lama would be happy to be a Chinese citizen.
Well, as long as individuals or groups or whatever recognize overall one's sovereignty, and every channel of negotiation is always open.
Can I ask where we're going now?
Audience, Tibetan, who recently come. Then some, I think, from Ladakh.
These are Tibetans who've come over from Tibet
Yes,
recently.
that's right. So I think almost every month, some Tibetans come. So I always meet them and give them some, encouragement. That's my duty.
A lot of them come to see you.
Yes. I think with unrealistic expectation. Many of them return. So, in the past, because here, free country, no immediate danger. So they sometimes, due to our carelessness, when these people return, some gets arrested.
Why do you think the Chinese do that?
Ask them. Obviously, I'm reactionary. They consider splittist, anti-communist, Communist Party or anti-China, anti-Chinese people, even anti-Tibetan people.